Have you ever felt like you're trapped in an endless loop? Like life keeps handing you the same struggles over and over again? And no matter what you do, nothing seems to change. It's frustrating, exhausting, and sometimes it can even feel impossible to break free. But what if I told you that the power to escape this cycle is already within you? The key to transforming your life starts with one simple shift. Ready to get out of the exhausting cycle once and forever? Let's dive. Hello everyone. If you're new here, hi. My name is Mur. I'm a spiritual life coach, yoga teacher, and energy medicine facilitator. And today I want to talk about something that holds so many of us back. A little disclaimer before we start. Today's topic might be a bit triggering or activating for some. So before we start, let's all together take a nice deep breath in and a slow deep breath out. And let's remember that this is a safe space and to give ourselves the openness needed in our hearts and minds to be able to approach this topic with clarity and openness. This thing we're going to be talking about today is a natural and very common response that many of us fall into during tough times or even challenging situations. Today we're talking about victimization and how we can heal the victim mindset. If you've ever felt stuck in a cycle of problems, or if you're trying to help others break free from such cycles, then today's message is for you. Let's dive deep into how we can shift from feeling powerless to stepping into true empowerment and true change. First, let's get one thing very clear. Recognizing a victim mindset isn't about guilt, blame, or shame. Absolutely no vacancy for such attributes at the Windtalker Method. Instead, it's about awareness. We've all experienced feeling stuck at some point in our lives. Life throws curveballs, and it's natural to feel overwhelmed or even defeated at such times. But when we stay in that place where we identify as being the victim, we cut ourselves off from potential solutions and healthy growth. The victim mindset focuses on problems, replaying the same struggles over and over. When we are in a victim mindset, it can feel like the world is against us, like there's no way out. And while it's okay to acknowledge the pain and frustration, staying, or better said, choosing to stay in that mindset is in fact what keeps us trapped. When you find yourself in such situations, you could ask yourself, do I want to stay stuck? Or am I ready to take a step toward change? Here's the hard truth. While staying in victimhood might feel safe because it's familiar and it doesn't really ask you to put any effort towards any kind of change, the truth is, by staying there, we are not in an environment where change and growth can be cultivated. Growth begins when we decide to look beyond the problem and start to explore new perspectives. Let me say this again. Staying in the same place and continuing with the same routine may feel familiar and safe, but it won't bring the changes you're seeking. Without taking a step towards something different, things are likely to stay the same. And when you experience that sameness for a long time, you will come to see how you're actually not moving any closer to the kind of life you truly desire. But the good news is, change is always possible. Small steps can lead to meaningful transformations. So how do we start breaking free from this victimization? We do this by shifting our perspective, by choosing an alternative viewpoint. Here are 3 powerful questions I'd like you to ask yourself. Number 1, what is the challenge, this situation which is keeping me in victimization? What is it teaching me? What is the lesson that I need to learn from this? Take a moment and just contemplate on this current situation and try to see the potential lesson behind it. Number 2, what small step can I take right now to regain control? Can you identify the next action required for you to go through, process, and move forward with your life? Number 3, if I viewed this from a higher perspective, what might I see? I want you to consider how viewing this situation through a different, wiser, more compassionate, more enlightened lens could potentially unlock new possibilities in relation to how you view the situation. What if you could see this challenge not as an obstacle, but instead as a catalyst for growth? You see, perspective is everything. When we choose, big word in the Windtalker Method, to see challenges as opportunities for growth and mistakes for lessons learned, we, in effect, end up reclaiming our power and start to actively move forward. I want to also talk about self-empowerment for a little bit. I totally get that the idea of choosing a new path can feel somewhat overwhelming, especially if we've been feeling stuck for a while. But empowerment starts with one small choice. This choice, in most cases, will be different for different people, as we are all beautifully and individually unique. The Windtalker Method recognizes that the one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work most of the times, and that is especially true when it comes to this particular topic. Maybe for you, this small choice is you choosing to shift your reaction. Maybe it's you setting a boundary, or maybe it's you believing that change is possible. Remember, every small action is a step towards creating the kind of life you want and deserve. Even the smallest decision can shift your energy and open you up to new possibilities. If you're working with someone stuck in a victim mindset, please meet them with compassion. Resistance often comes from a place of fear or from feeling invalidated. Sometimes we feel unready to resolve, heal, and change because we don't feel like we've been heard or acknowledged throughout our painful journey, situation, or experience. Instead of pushing them, try asking gentle, empowering questions such as, what would it feel like to take control of one small thing? What would that look like for you? Another question you could ask is, what is one thing you wish you could change right now? You see, sometimes people need to feel seen and supported before they're ready to embrace change. Be patient and hold space for their transformation. Breaking free from victimization is a journey. It's not a quick fix. It's about choosing awareness, shifting perspective, and taking empowering actions, regardless how small such actions may look like. The more we practice, the stronger we become. So I want to challenge you with a two-part question today. Where in your life could you shift your focus from the problem to the possibility? And what is one step you can take to move forward towards empowerment? Even the smallest step matters. If you're ready to take this work deeper and truly break free from the toxic mental state of victimization, I invite you to book a self-development session with me through the Windtalker Method. There's a link in the description box below. Together, we'll uncover your blocks, shift your mindset, and set you on the path to true empowerment. Thank you for spending this time with me. We just barely started to scratch the surface on this topic. I'll be making more videos in the near future to address the deeper aspects of victimhood, along with some other accessible healing tools. If this resonated with you on any level, please let me know in the comments section below. What areas in your life do you feel require shifting? Again, thank you for watching. If you found today's chat helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who you think might benefit from it. You've got this. See you in the next video. Blessed be.